Today we'll continue our session on SQOOP. So I want to wind up SQOOP probably in the next week or coming week. Today we'll try to complete imports related stuff. Then we'll focus on export and then how to create a SQOOP job and run in real time. So that also we'll see in coming up sessions. Okay. Let me share my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen. So guys.
Yeah, yes.
All right. See, I already marked completed topics. If you missed any topic, then you can see our previous playlist on SQOOP, so that you will come to know all the completed topics, how we executed real time. Okay. And today's why I'm saying is important is most of the in real time, right? We use incremental or delta load. Okay, this is a very important interview point of view. At the same time, real time also. Okay, in general we have two types of data loading. Okay, two types of data loading. One is full load and the second one is delta load or incremental load. Okay, so those who are very new for these concepts, try to understand the terminology, because interviewer may ask you in terms of what are the types of jobs that you generally have. Is it a full load jobs or incremental jobs or delta jobs, something like that. At that moment, you should not, you should answer properly by understanding correctly. Okay. So anyway, so far we just saw how to load data from relation database to Hadoop. But now today, what we will do, we will see how we can load all the tables at a time from a particular database of a relation database. Okay, that is, in this case, we are taking MySQL, but in real time, so we may use PostgreSQL or Oracle or many other are there. Okay, that is one we are going to see. And yeah, so far we have seen how to load data from MySQL to Hadoop HDFS location, right? But there is a possibility we can also load directly into a table of Hive. Okay, even if we do not have a Hive table in our Hadoop location, that's still fine. Okay, our SQOOP command can create a table and load the data on the go. Okay, with existing schema, whatever is there in relational database. Right, that is the this one. The third one is, as I told you, incremental data loads. Okay, this is very important. So these are very important. So we'll cover in next couple of minutes, and we'll take. I will take it questions in between wherever we get time. Okay. Hope the session objective now you got some idea. Let me start from first topic. The topic in sense, let me go directly and execute this command to load data from a relation database to Hive. Okay, so give me some time. See, if your system is having less memory, and when you open Cloudera VM along with other applications, then definitely it will take some time. We should be patient. Okay, I'm going to that level. I already just written some commands because it will save some of our time, right? So see, let me execute this first. See, our in this task, right, we have to load the data into directly Hive table, okay, from a MySQL table, right? So think this way. This is a normal command, right? Like you take any other command. Let us say you take text to file, yeah. Any command, you can take any command like this. Okay? This is a general SQOOP command to import a data, correct? So if you see target directory, we have given target directory because we are loading into HDFS, not into Hive. So here we didn't see any Hive related statements, right? And but when we are loading data into directly Hive table, then definitely we should not require this, right? We should not require this, correct? And instead we have to we have to mention Hive database name, that is number one, and number two is Hive table. Okay, you have to give a table. If the table is already exist, then you have to give that name. If the table is not exist, you can also give a new name which SQOOP will create while we are importing the data. Okay, so let me go to the command. This is the command. Okay? These are the three the statements that written newly. If you see, SQOOP import is common, JDBC connection is common, username password till here is common, and also table also common, right? These are belongs to MySQL or RelationDB, right? But our intention is to load data to Hive directly. Then we have to use -Hive import. Okay, this is one. Okay, import is fine, but on which database in Hive? So this is the database name. I have already created database. I don't think that if the database is not exist in Hive environment, if you give here directly, it will create a database. No, it won't create database like that. It will create a table, but not database. So what I did before that, I already created a database in Hive. I will show you now. Okay, when it is up. Let me walk through this code first. Okay, so it's again taking some time. Yeah. Then I have created one database in Hive, and then I didn't created any table in Hive. Okay, I didn't created any table in Hive. So if you want, I can create one more here. This let us say one. Okay, Hive SQOOP table one. Okay, SQOOP table one. And you know, right, why I have given mappers are one? Because I want only one file in a output. That is the reason I just given. Okay, so we already discussed when we will use M1 or M2 or M4 or split by. We have already discussed. If you missed it, you please go through our previous videos. You will get a clarity. All right. Password is also no. This is huge. Okay, in real time, right? We used to have this kind of setup, and we will use only this setup. Okay, for some companies may use another one, but yeah, majority of the companies are using Cloudera. Now it is Cloudera Hot and Box system. Okay. So I created a one database called Hive SQOOP. See here, Hive underscore SQOOP. Earlier I ran one query, so it created a table. But now we will, if you see refresh it, you won't see tables, right? More than one table. Here we are seeing only one table, but whereas now we are going to create one more table. We will see whether this will create it or not. Okay, so guys, I'm just running it. SQOOP command. It's very easy. See here, this three statements that we have included. One is Hive import, the second one is database name, the third one is table name. Right? Let me run it. So now, just now we have seen, right? There's a table here. Now, once the command gets successful, then definitely we will see one more table here. Okay, the table in which table it is orders underscore delta. Okay, so I'm importing data from a table called orders underscore delta. Okay, so which doesn't have primary key, and that is also one of the reason why I have given M1. Okay, so now the job is in progress. It will take a little time because system is now up and running. It will run parallelly. So we'll also discuss on the topic which are upcoming, whatever we are going to discuss. Okay. So the next topic is like here we are importing one table, right? Okay. So what about if our requirement is to load multiple tables at a time in a single SQOOP job? Okay. For that scenario also, SQOOP is having separate command, okay, to import all the tables from a particular database. Okay, that is one. And you can also exclude the tables which you do not at that particular time. Okay, let us say if the database is having, like in MySQL database is having retail DB, we have one of the database. In that, let's have 7 to 8 tables are there. Okay, in that 7 to 8 tables, you don't want to load all the tables. You want only 3-4 tables. In that case, we can exclude the tables which you don't want, and the rest tables automatically it will pick up from the particular database and load for us in our Hadoop at a time. Okay, so for that we have to follow a few nodes. So this is our next topic that presently I'm talking about. So importing all tables from a relational DB to Hadoop. Okay. So here if you see, generally we write target directory, right? Here we are using warehouse because all the tables are going to create their flat files under this subdirect. Okay, that is the reason we have given a warehouse of Hive. So this is one thing, and the second one is, anyway we have given already DB, right? You don't need to give any tables because the table names we are saying here that import all the tables from retail DB, exclude these tables. Okay, I will show you how many tables are there in retail DB. I will show you. Okay, and coming to this point, auto reset to one mapper. Okay, system will automatically reset to mapper 1 wherever the table which doesn't have the primary key, right? Because we don't know, right, which table is having primary key, which table doesn't have primary key, right? If you don't mention this, the job will fail whenever it's trying to load a table which is having no primary key. Okay, so so let's have in this database we have 5 tables, or let us say 10 tables. In that 10 tables, 1, 2, 3 tables we are excluding, total 7, right? And assume out of 7 we have 1 table or 2 tables doesn't have primary key. If you don't mention this command, then it will fail, job will fail, because we have to mention primary key, or else at least mapper is equal to 1, right? But we cannot mention manually for this table you take mapper 1, for this table mapper 2, something like that, right? That is the reason we are writing this command, which is available in SQOOP. So what it will do, wherever it will find a table which does not have a primary key, it will automatically apply mapper 1 and load the data. The table is already having a primary key, then it will go with default number of mappers, that is 4. Okay, based on the data. Right, guys? So this is about the theory. I will show you how we can import all the tables also. Let me open. I think got it. Is it this? Now I think job got successfully completed, and let me refresh it. See here, the table whatever we just now discussed in the first statement or first topic not created. Okay, if you want, you can also. The problem is system will take a lot of time to get up, so that is a problem. Okay, so meanwhile, let me copy this. This is the second topic in our session. So I want to show you the tables. Right? Let me discuss few general topics also in between whenever we won't see response from system. Okay, so guys, there is a plan that we are following. Okay, why we are going step by step, you come to know very soon, because this is very important when we do one demo project. Okay, so these basics are we should require. So table 1. You can check the data also. The data is already. There are 12 records in this table. Let me go to this table also. Stars. Okay, you might have a doubt that what is the schema for this table. The schema is same as MySQL table schema only, that you can check it. Oh. Orders. Right. See, we have a 12 records, right? These 12 records got loaded into Hadoop. See here, these are the 12 records. Okay. Yeah. And let me run these also. And before that, I want to show you. See here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tables, right? So in that, I don't want orders underscore no PK and orders table and some other table. Let me open the command here. Yeah, orders underscore delta I don't want, customers I don't want, and orders also I don't want. Total 3 tables I don't want, but 5 tables. Let me take one more also. One more also. Which one we don't want? Customers we already the table here. Orders underscore items. Order underscore items. Order underscore item, right? Is this correct? Yeah, order underscore item. Let me run this. So we do not have SQOOP all tables folder. God, it's taking so much time every moment. So guys, you already know, right? You can also connect through PuTTY, where we have a little faster than directly, using Cloudera. Okay, but why I'm using per GUI, better GUI. Okay, so now to understand you better, so I am using this. But for practicing purpose, you can use any other also. Go to files. What are the user? Path user data. Okay, here no table and no user data. SQOOP all tables, right? They should be created. Okay, so not it created. So let me open. The job is running. If you see, it will give some hints here. Okay, what is going on? You can come to know. See, there is a categories a table. That categories table is now picked up. Since categories table is having primary key, so it set number of mappers are 4. Okay, so in this case, auto reset to one mapper is not required because of this table. Categories table is having primary key already. Correct. So that is the reason you are seeing here. But when it comes to orders underscore delta table, which we created without primary key, then it will automatically assign only one mapper because the table doesn't have the primary key, right? So it will assign only one mapper to that particular table while importing. Okay, that we will see here also. But yeah, it will take a few minutes to complete the rest of the tables. I think almost 4 tables or 5 tables that we are going to import at a time, right? Okay. So leave it aside. It will take little time to load, but I want to show one thing, that is orders underscore delta table, how it is created. See, this is the department table now is loading because our categories is already completed. Now department table is loading. Since the department table is also having primary key, we are seeing number of mappers are 4. Okay. Let me go here and refresh it. See, a folder got created, right? Now we can see the live how many tables got imported are. The categories got imported. I think department is created. Okay. You can click here on this folder. You can see the data. Like since this category is having 4 mappers, then generally we may see 4 part files inside it. Okay, 4 part files inside it. So again, it got stuck. So we are just waiting for the system to respond. I will come back. Oh. So here we have to note that all columns must be imported. Okay, we have no choice to give the specific columns from specific tables while importing in this case, right? That is one. The second one is I already explained why we are using auto reset to one mapper. Okay. The third one is you cannot use split by. Okay, you cannot use split by. These are the important topics that you have to consider while importing all the tables. Okay, these are the important. See here, categories, right? There are 4 part files created because of 4 mappers got triggered. Okay, this is the sample data of categories table. Right. Let me go back and see how many tables now created. Still, it is loading department table. Can check it here. See, the command is still running. Okay. See here, guys. Now split one, right? What is this table? Table name is where I can see. Okay. Achha. Orders underscore no PK. That means no primary key. Now this table is going to import, right? So since this table doesn't have the primary key, auto reset to one mapper. Okay. Now that command got executed. That's why we are seeing only one mapper or one split. Okay. So I think this one is also completed. Yeah, still one. One table, product table. Now it is loading. Let me go back and refresh it. See here, product table is now running. Orders underscore no PK. If you see, we can see only one mapper inside, only one part file inside because it doesn't have the primary key in a source table. And the system reset to one mapper. That is the reason we are going to see here only one file inside it. So coming to incremental load. Okay. See, once we load entire data, right? Once we load the data, what we will do? First of all, we will do normal load. Okay. Because there is a table, right? There is a table having 12 records, right? Let me load first 12 records. Okay. This is a, you can say, consider one supermarket. Okay. One supermarket is having data. They are asking us to develop one job. Okay. They want data every day. Okay. But since the supermarket is already have, previous data, one requirement is to load all historical data also. Okay. Till date, till today, whatever is there, we should load that. From tomorrow onwards, they need only one day data, like that every day. In that case, what we will do, we will create one common job like this and run it one time so that it will load entire data of that particular table, right? So let me run here. So orders underscore delta, there is a folder going to create and load all this data into that part. Okay. Now, if you see the table, this is the table, right? How many we have? Total 12 records. What is the last record that got inserted? 2:07, right? 2 hours 7 minutes 40 seconds, right? Now I will take this. I've taken it. And incremental import, right? Okay. So we have three conditions here. Okay. One is check column, that is on which column that we have to concentrate. Okay, while importing data. Okay, concentrating in sense based on this column only we have to write our logics and load our data, incremental data, and incremental append. Okay, and then last value. Last value is we are giving manually here because to demonstrate to you, I just taken it, but in real time, SQOOP job will automatically save the last imported date and time. Okay, 2740, right? Let me 2740. Okay. So this is the last value, right? The last value means the latest order date. On order date column, this is the last value. Even our system also will give the same. If you see, is it completed? 12 records got inserted already. Anyway, okay. Let me check the data got loaded or not. Guys, the previous command already started completed. Data also loaded. See here, orders _ delta. Now we loaded, right? One part file created because they are given only one. 12 records got loaded. Now what next? Okay. So if I insert one more record now, see in incremental load, right? We have two types of statements. One is if new records comes, then only to pick new records we have one statement. Okay, one command. But what happened if existing data got updated in our source table, right? In that case, also we have to pick that records as well, correct? So that is the reason we have to use lastmodified. I'm just checking that is statement that, yeah, see here. I want to insert one more record into the same table. 13. Let me verify it. _delta. See, 13th record got inserted, and this is the new current timestamp, right? So we have taken this column, this data, this date, right? 2022-5927. Okay. Let me run this one. Okay. Here we used incremental append. Okay. Everything is same. The path and all, everything is same. Yes, we have 3 minutes left. And if you have any questions, you can ask me right now. Okay. And right, it will take little time to execute command, but whatever I just now showed, that is a command to load only updated records. Okay. Let me run in better. So this is the last one, right? Last modified. Okay, last value. So now our expectation is to get only one record, which is latest. Correct? That is the 13th record. So this command should bring that record alone, not all the records. Right? This is called incremental load. Okay, this is called incremental load. All right. Is any questions? We have 2 more minutes left. And I told you we have one more command, that is lastmodified. Okay, that command will be used along with the append command to get the updated records as well as the incremental records. Okay, you can practice it. I'm going to share the document whatever I prepared here in our drive. Okay, in that you can get these notes. You please practice it. Okay, you please practice it. that is, you can take it as an assignment and practice it. Okay. You try to change or update one record in a source table, and also insert one more record, then run that command. Okay. So you will see only those records which got updated, right? Here we have only one part file, right? You will see one more part file if the job got successfully completed. Okay, in this location. Yeah, it completed. Let me see here. One more part file got created, and you can see only one data. See here, only one record got loaded, which is the latest one. Okay, and if you see here, last value now system is having which one? Latest one. Now this value we have to pick it and paste in our query. This is manual, right? But when we create a new SQOOP job automatically it will take. Okay, that I will show you in the next session. Okay, guys, I think that's it from today's session. Hope you understood this concept. I will continue the same in upcoming sessions. We will try to wind up in next 1 or 2 sessions. SQOOP. And we will go to next topic like Uzi or Spark. Okay, guys. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, Nagesh.
Yeah, thank you.